Hey there, Bears fans. It's your host here, Rivalry, and I'm back to do a brand new episode of the Bears Podcast Edition, episode number 11. Now, before I continue, how was your Thanksgiving yesterday? Mine was pretty good. The first two NFL games were very, very boring. Two blowouts until the night game between the Chicago Bears, Jay Cutler and company, versus Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers live in Green Bay, Wisconsin, in Lambeau Field. Very, very tough game. Now, earlier in the season, Green Bay beat the Chicago Bears in Chicago in the early of September for week 1 or week 2. I don't remember. Bears played very well, but for some reason, Aaron Rodgers came up big in that game. And I'm very disappointed in that performance. And Bears just struggled after that. You know, they were 0-3 in the early season. Now they're doing pretty well. And I'm so glad they beat the Packers last night on Brett Favre. Um, they have a special ceremony at halftime. They put his jersey. They retired his jersey. That's what I'm trying to say. So the Bears spoiled the party. So that is good for all the Bears fans. Now the Packers fans, they're kind of pissed off because I know they want to beat the Bears. They want to sweep them in the regular season. Now, if you've seen, Aaron Rodgers did not play very well because he got injured. You know, of course he's going to play the following week. They don't play this Sunday because they have a day off because they just played last night. Bears look pretty good. Matt Forte is back in lineup. Jeffrey was back, so that is good. We just don't have Bennett, the best tight end Bears ever had in a long time since the Mike Ditka era. I thought the Bears were going to blow them out, but Bears and Packers are the biggest rival in the NFL overall. You know, Bears lead the series. I forgot what's the lead in the series, but they lead the series by a very close margin. It was a sloppy game. I wish I was there live in living color. I've never been to Lambeau Field. I know a couple of my friends that I know are Packer fans. I cannot stand Packers at all. You know, I respect the fans. So they had two. You know what? They had a lot of great quarterbacks in the past. They have Bart Starr. Then I think after that was Bart Starr. I don't know the timeline. Then after that, Aaron Rodgers. So they always have great quarterbacks. Now on the other hand, for the Bears, they don't have the elite quarterbacks. You know, they have Jay Cutler, Jim McMahon, Jim Harbaugh, Sim Lutman. You know, a lot of old school quarterbacks, but they never had a true quarterback in the Bears franchise history. That kind of sucks, but it happens in sports. Now these days, it's a passing league. I mentioned this time after time, and now at Hoopla. So, and another thing is, I got all the NFL games right on Thanksgiving games. I picked Philly, they won. I picked Carolina, they won. And last but not least, I picked my Chicago Bears teams. So that is an awesome. That never had been done before since I do these NFL pick them. I'm very glad. So Bears are 5-6. That's not too shabby. They like on playoff talks. I don't know if the media's talk about it or ESPN, but Packers are like 7-4. They're now second in place. They were in first place. Now they're second place. Minnesota's in first place. Now the Bears' next opponent will be December 6th back in Chicago. against the Niners. Niners are 3-7. What the hell happened to the Niners? A couple of seasons ago, they went to the freaking Super Bowl. They didn't win it, but they were there. Um, That kind of sucks. They lost their starting quarterback. He's out for the year. Now they put this other quarterback in. They got a new coach this off season, so they're a total mess. A lot of players retired this off season because of concussions, and it sucks, you know. And I'm so glad once again they won this game. You know, I did not really want ape shit on Twitter because if I do, it might backfire me. So I just watched the game like everyone else did. Um, yeah, this is the first time ever the Bears and the Packers met on Thanksgiving ever. So I hopefully the Bears will be on Thanksgiving again, be a new tradition, and maybe just maybe Bears fans, the Chicago Bears will host a Thanksgiving game. I think that'd be the first time ever, hopefully, because off subject here, Detroit Lions and the Dallas Cowboys always host um, a Thanksgiving game, and I don't think that's right, but that's just my theory. Maybe the only way the Bears could host a Thanksgiving game, it will be a night game, but it won't be a early matchup or the middle time slot because that's only for Dallas or Lions matchup, time slot. But Color's doing pretty good this season, knock on wood. Do you think he deserves the most improved NFL player? I say yes. He has a different offense, different defense coordinator. So I think things are looking up for the Bears. I'm looking forward to next season, when they have the rookie um, White, I forgot when, Kevin White from West Virginia. He's a beast. Now the reports was about him a couple months ago. He was gonna play on Thanksgiving night against the Green Bay Packers. It was not the case. He just practiced. So why should they bring to the main roster? Because in case he gets injured again. So glad they did not put him on the main roster last night. That really will suck. I think he's young, he's fast, and all that great stuff. I use him a lot in my Madden games. The new one they just came out this past August. So can you imagine Jay Cutler throw the ball to Kevin White next September? That'd be sick. Him and Jeffrey, two duels. It remind me of Steve Young and Jerry Rice back in the day. I know that's a different duel, but you know I'm going with this. Matt Forte is going to be a free agent this NFL offseason. I know I mention this time after time during the podcast. I mean, he has great moments with the Bears, but the backup running back, Lansford, he did pretty good. He got one touchdown. The Bears didn't get a lot of touchdowns last night because the Bears offense kind of struggled because it was raining and it was crazy, and I'm surprised they didn't run the ball a lot. But overall, Jay Cutler had better performance than Aaron Rodgers because you could see, I think his elbow got injured because one of the Bears players hit him, and one of my friends I know back in the day wished the Bears broke Aaron Rodgers' leg. I don't want to wish any NFL players like that. That's not good, but whatever. I'm getting off subject here again. Tony Romo played last night. He got injured, re-injured. Now he's out for the year. Why did he come back so soon? So stupid. He should rest up for the rest of the season and come back. Now the Dallas Cowboys are out of it. They're 3-8. Pathetic. I feel sorry for you, Cowboy fans. Come on now. You really need a pretty good backup, or this draft a quarterback. Then you could do the same thing. What the Packers did is when Brett Favre is done, you have a good quarterback named Aaron Rodgers. So why can these NFL teams do the same damn thing? I don't understand it, you know? I think the Bears got to do that sooner or later because color is not going to be the Bears forever. They've been in the league for, what, a couple of seasons already? What, 10 seasons? I don't remember. But I think this is his best performance as a Bear or as an NFL player, QB. But if the Bears were freaking smart, this NFL draft a quarterback, sign him, and then he could learn the ropes from Jay Cutler. He's a veteran and all good stuff because Jay Cutler is not gonna be here forever, and if the Bears go on a free agency marketing, you might not have a great quarterback luck. You might have an old timer like that guy named from the Colts, Matt Hasselback. He's 4 years old, so right now he's getting lucky because Andrew Luck, he's always injured. They don't run the ball. They don't have a great offense line to protect Andrew Luck. So right now people are protecting Color. I think he got sacked once last night. I don't remember, but I'm glad it turned around. That's why they call it the black and blue division. Hold on. Let me find the status real quick. Okay, Color was 19 out of 31, 200 yards, 6.5, and 1 TD. He should have more TDs, but it was a very sloppy game, so I give that kind of excuse. But Rodgers had a better game, sort of, I guess. 22 out of 43. He passed too much. 202 yards, 4.7, 1 TD, 1 pick. Well, the yards was 2 yards better than Color. So it was a very close game. So no football games for the Bears this Sunday because what I mentioned earlier in this podcast. This is right here. Forte, Lanford split time in the Bears backfield. That's good. That's what they should have done years ago with these backs. But they had a better coach. This coach knows what the hell he's talking about. And I'm glad they got a coach that has Super Bowl experience. He has championship experience, John Fox. And I guarantee that the Broncos are kind of disappointed. They let go. I don't know if they let go or John Fox just part ways with the Denver Broncos. I'm not really too sure. And it sucks. Speaking of the Denver Broncos, I'm just rambling on right now. That Peyton Manning is going to be out for 2 more games. He needs to retire. From my point of view, he's not going to win more championships. I think he's 40 years old. That's pretty old for being an NFL quarterback. I know you got a few NFL quarterbacks who are 40 years old. 40 years old, I'm sorry. So if the Bears could stick with the game, how they played Thursday night on Thanksgiving, they'll be fine for the rest of the season. They should win the rest of the games, but you never know. You got Minnesota coming. You got the Niners. You got the Niners first and all that crazy shit, Okay, let me discuss about the schedule real fast. Okay, here. Let's see here. Okay, you got Niners. They should win that game. You got Redskins. They should win that. Hopefully. I don't know how Redskins been playing this season. And then you got back-to-back road games. You got the Vikings. The Vikings are in first place. Well, by the time we'll face them, they might be in second or third. I don't know. Then we got the Buccaneers. Buccaneers are doing pretty decent this year. Then the last game of the season against the Lions. We lost to the Lions earlier this season. That kind of really pissed me off in overtime. That's the longest overtime against the Bears in a long ass time. That really sucks, but it takes time. If we could win these 5 more games, that'd be freaking awesome. Bears gotta win all these games if they want to make a playoff push. Maybe, just maybe, we could get in the division race, to win it. I doubt it. If Green Bay keep losing and Minnesota's keep losing, that'd be great. Now, I know you guys are going to say, Bears still suck. Well, they do. They got a lot of work to do, and this is kind of funny. Do you remember when Mike Ditka made a commercial and put that Green Bay jersey on? It's the curse. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. I know you guys don't believe in curses, but then the newest commercial, he took it off, the Green Bay switcher off, and he had the Bears switch on over the Packers one. So hopefully, I know there's no such thing as curse. It's all in the player's head. So that's about it. I'll see you guys next podcast edition. Oh, but before I sign off, I made a Bears versus the Packers live reaction. I do status and all good stuff. So that'll be up sometime today, or probably they'll be up by the time this will be up. So everyone have a great Friday and have a spectacular weekend. Thank God Bears won. Go Bears, go Bears. The following Sunday against the Niners in Chicago in Soldier Field. Bear down, Chicago Bears. So this is your host here, rivalry, and love your thoughts down below. What do you think about this game last night and other things I discussed in this podcast? Have a good one. Bye bye.